You said agentic AI, meaning it can take an action. That available now? Is that new? And I think ultimately, can you explain it?
In terms of it being able to take actions for you, that is already present in very kind of basic ways. An ability to learn and drive actions through your computer and through the browser, and so it has that kind of learning loop, kind of already. And then there's already kind of the beginnings of APIs and agentic, kind of APIs for doing this. And obviously, part of the reason why I started with judgment is because one of the things you learn when you're working with human assistants is you learn, like do they eventually kind of get to the like knowledgeable enough that are trustworthy? You just go do it, right? Because they'll have the right context awareness. What are the shapes of that we're learning with these agents? They're already there. Some like there's a bunch of stuff like where I use, kind of ChatGPT and other agents to give me perspective, and frequently I'll go, okay, that sounds right. But frequently I'll go, wait a minute, this really matters. I should go cross check this. I should ask the agent more. Maybe I ask the agent to do a Google or a Bing search for me and bring back the results and kind of look at them. Like you might sometimes say to a research assistant, hey, can you go study that? Right? And give me more on this and, ask the following questions.
What's really interesting is that a lot of times people think because of the history of automation that this is a replace. But that you haven't said replace at all in the description of how you use AI and this concept of it's not a replacement, it's not an automation, it's a superpower because the person is still managing and the person's still in the driver's seat. In all those examples, the first thing I think people should take away is the person, you, are actually the center of the web. You are the
Yep.
orchestrator. And what's really interesting is how many times a day at work are you like, gosh, if I could only get a little more budget and headcount, if my team were double the size, we could get a lot more done. This is actually a way to make that happen. And so I think that's kind of a second thing is could you imagine that your ability to get things done is enhanced, but you're still there. So those are the first 2 points. And the third one is really interesting, which is it's a dialogue and you have to invest. I mean, Reed, what you were describing is you have to invest in your AI tools just as you invest in your research assistant and the person helping you take an idea and code it. It's not a kind of flash and forget. It's a dialogue, and luckily these are very patient machines, so
Yes.
they'll keep talking with you.